Hello. Thanks for dropping in. I don't know if you can see the screen there, but I still have the Hyper VIC-20 going like crazy there. But because it's a newer VIC-20 and it uses the Commodore 64 power supply, etc., 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 I thought, because I got another 64 here, came along with the two VIC-20s that I tested earlier, that I might just give it a try. Now, with all this stuff around, I'm not going to change the video input. So right now it's set up for the VIC. That's fine. We'll see what happens. Oh. Here we have a Commodore 64. It too is kind of dusty, sawdust mostly, but it looks good, feels good. You know, kind of dirty, but who isn't? So I'm going to turn off this VIC, which has been running now for quite a while, see if anything would change. Nothing seems to change. Oh, so we'll just set that down. As you can see, everything is perfectly well organized here. And here we have a 64. The power switch is off. I always check to see that the power switch is off before I turn it on, or before I plug it in. So I have it plugged in. The screws are in it. Technically speaking, I should open it up and look and make sure there's nothing tragic inside, like a mouse nest. But I'm not going to. Let's see. I see nothing. Now, I hear a noise, like the SID chip noise. It may be that I do indeed I hear a noise. It may be that, in fact, I really should go around the back of the monitor and plug things in differently. Oh, no. I can't do it. I can't do it. There's too many VIC-20s here. So what I will do is open it up and have a look inside. Is there even a screw there? Nope. There's only one screw. Excellent. Alright, let's look. Oh, I hate those noises. Okay, so come on, keyboard. Come on, keyboard. Okay. The keyboard is off. And it is apart. And what do we have here? Well, it looks... Well, it's an original... Oh, excuse me. Circuit board with the big thing, and it's a 326-298 Revision A. Copyright 1982. 39 years ago, almost 40. And as I look, well, it's a mixed bag. And that the 6510 is in a socket, the PLA is in a socket, the middle ROM, the 901227-02, it's in a socket, one of the 6526 is in a socket, and I'm assuming that if I were to yank this thing off and hurt myself, I would find that the VIC chip is also in a socket. But I'm not going to do that. It looks like, well, I don't know if RAM chips have been replaced, but certainly they don't all match. Anyway, as I say, I could, right now, move all those VICs, turn the monitor around, plug in the cable differently, or plug in the other cable. Oh, hang on, this will be a 5-pin. It will be. I'm wondering, as I look around here, yeah, I'm just wondering if I have another 64 handy that I could just plug in because I think the monitor should work. Now why? Oh, that's right. There are notes inside. What does this say? It works. Okay. You know what? This also has a 5-pin video. This will tell me a lot. I really don't. I mean, I've got to tidy up. I know I do. It's not going well. It never does. But this will tell me a lot as to whether or not I really need to switch the video cable around. And I guess what it comes down to is, yeah, I probably do. Because this one works. And once again, I hear things. Yes, I hear the little whine. But I see nothing. Oh dear, there you go, gently, stay there. So there's a good chance that this machine works, but I don't know for sure. Yes. So what will I do? Well, I think I will ponder what I will do. I do have much tidying to do here. You don't say. Let me just look at the date codes in here. Yeah, pretty much everything from early '83. So, you know, not remarkably old, such as others, but still, it's an original. It is. Oh. I need to stick the notes back in here, so I do not lose track of what is what. Oh my. Well, on another unrelated, but everything's related, I did manage to get some stuff which I'm not going to deal with. I'm not going to test, I'm not going to play with, I'm not going to tinker, it's not my thing. But I came across a couple of Apple IIe's. And yes, I believe I know somebody who happens to have a YouTube channel called Rudy's Retro Intel, where he does Apple things, and he tinkers on apples. He grew up on apples, or Apple clones, or compatibles, or... There were 3 classifications I seem to remember he said. Clones, compatibles, and something else. But I don't remember. Anyway, he will be the Apple man. He will be. The other thing I did get, and still in the car, but I don't really think I have room here at this moment for it, is a Super Pet. For those that don't know, a Super Pet is an 8032 that has an extra board, or sometimes 2 extra boards, and it will do other languages and things, but it sounds simple, but it's not simple. You either got to have a disk drive or you got to have an SD card reader so that you can load in the languages. And it was a brilliant thing, concocted by Commodore and the University of Waterloo. And at one point T-Pug came out with another thing, another language, OS9, and I bet you those things are rare as it could be. I don't even know how many they made, but I remember the project. It was quite something. Quite ambitious it was. Anyway, I would like to give it a try, the Super Pet, but I'm not sure if I have enough depth here. And I certainly don't want to hurt this original blue screen wonder. I do not. But I want to try it. So, I think what I will do is I will put the keyboard back onto this machine, if I can. Sometimes, oh yeah, the last pin is a little bit bent. thing nice, well, there's many things that are nice about Commodore machines, but typically speaking, most connectors that I can think of on any machine have a right way and a wrong way, and it's pretty clear what the right way is. Like the keyboard, there's an empty pin, and the empty pin has a filler in that empty pin place, so you can't really plug it on backwards, because I think it was Rudy was telling me there's something inside an Apple that you can plug in quite easily backwards, and if you do, it's bad. Bad, 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 bad. So it's hard to plug something in backwards on a Commodore anything. I will document, but I haven't really done much. Test. November 2021. Wow. So yes, this needs to be tested, because I can't test it now. But maybe, I don't even know where I can put this thing. Oh, come on, baby. Don't fail me now. Okay. So, maybe what I will do, if I'm ambitious, maybe I could set the Super Pet on here sideways. If I move things away, maybe give this a little push back, and I could bring it in and give it some power and see if there's any hope or any smoke. It's rare, but things happen. So yes, I think that's what I will do. So thanks for being here, and I will check out that 64 again when I can properly check it out. Of course, as I keep saying, what I really need is one place that's all clear that I can do things in. Yeah. But that remains an elusive, very elusive aspiration. Time for a drink. So yes, I think I will go to the car and gather not just an 8032, but a Super Pet. And then we'll see. We will see. Anyway, stay tuned. Thanks very much for coming. It is always greatly appreciated, as are comments. And if you subscribe, that'd be great. Tell people I'm here. Soon, not soon, but pretty soon, I will have produced, well, it's more than, but it'll officially, the episode number will soon reach 1,000. I've been doing this for a while. I was inspired by Sid Bolton, who wore a t-shirt that said, "It's not hoarding if you're organized." Well, I'm kind of somewhat organized, but not nearly as much as I would like to be. So, Sid, I'm still working on it. You have inspired me. If it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would have even started recording. I'm not sure. Anyway, he lives in my heart. That is another story. So, onward. To the car, to the Super Pet. Back here. We will meet again. Shaboom. Bye for now.